Hi guys, it's the King of Model Trains with my latest video from my new scenery series. Okay, as you would have known from the title, this video is about ballasting. Okay, what you will need for this video is obviously some plain ballast, which I've got here. This is just a medium fine ballast from Hornby. You know, fairly cheap, good quality, fits really any layout. You'll need a brush, and you'll need some PVA glue, which I've got here. But inside here is my special solution, which I recommend you use, which is a mix of diluted water, so glue and water, and fairy liquids. And the fairy liquids for, in case you get some of the glue on the nickel railing things here, rails. It basically allows you to get the glue off easily, because you don't want it to stay on there while the train's running, because it will cause problems. Okay, so once you've got that, you just get a bit of your solution. You put your thing in. Sorry, my paintbrush is broken, so I just have to use the end. And then you simply just wipe it on the track. Doesn't matter if you get it on the nickel railings, it's fine. Nicely just wipe it on the tracks. And obviously probably most people will want to have some ballast on the sides, so put a nice amount on the sides as well. I'll just zoom in so you get a good look at that. So there you go. Zoom in, so it's zoomed in now, and you just put a bit of glue on the sides as well, so you get that lovely finish of ballast on the sides to give that your sleepers that realistic effect. To do this for a bit, it doesn't, as I said before, it doesn't matter if you get it on the nickel railings, it's fine, because it'll just rub off easily. That's why we put the fairy liquid in our solution. Just put it in there, really nicely. Put a little bit more on. Put a nice amount, so you don't want too little, because that will cause problems, because your ballast won't stick and then it'll just come off, and it's really annoying. Okay, so I've put a nice amount on, and now you just get a little bit of ballast in your fingers, and you just gently put it on. It'll stick to your fingers a bit. Well, it's sticking to mine because I've got glue on it, but yeah, gently put it in. And the glue that falls through in the middle of the sleepers is fine, because it will just stay there and won't move, which is quite nice. And the one that goes on top of the sleepers will stay there. You must get this right. You mustn't put too much on. You must put a nice amount, but not too much, because the train, it may go above the level of the rail, which is bad, because then it will cause problems with the train. You just gotta tap it in there nicely. It looks much better once it's finished. It looks a bit random right now, but it will look a lot better once I've finished it. Just dab it in there. Make sure it looks nice. Make sure it's evenly spread out. And also, if you see, I've got you can see the sleepers quite clearly. That's what you want. You don't want ballast on top of the sleepers, because it makes it look unrealistic. So already you can start to see your ballast going into shape there. Obviously, it'll take a bit of dabbing to get it all correct, but there you go. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole rail. I'm sure you get the idea of how to do it from over here. And now I'll just show you how to do it on the sides. Get a bit of ballast, just put a bit on the sides there. Tap it in. Obviously not all the ballast will stick, so you just need to brush it off afterwards. Okay, so there you have it, and from over here, I'm sure I'll zoom a bit more, but that's basically how you do the outsides. So you don't want to cover the sleepers, but you put it in between, maybe a little bit goes on top. It makes it look a bit natural, because in real life, it's not perfect. But yeah, a slight bit over on the top and just inside, and your railway will look fine. One thing you must be very careful is the ballast must not go over the sleepers, because it will cause problems to your train. Yeah, and the connection may not be so good. Okay. Yeah. So the ballast will take about 24 hours to dry. So you just need to leave it there for 24 hours. Don't touch it, don't move it, because if you move it, it'll just have to re-stick again. Okay, thank you for watching, and please rate and subscribe.